Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Sergeant Alex here, and this is sort of the third episode for Operation Forge. It's also kind of a recap and intro for those who are new. Essentially, what Operation Forge is I'm building a medieval castle with some historical accuracy. I'll get onto that. What you're seeing now is part of the first episode, and what we did is discuss what we wanted and what levels and stuff, and I'm sort of following that now. And then we built the first floor. Moving on from the first floor, we did the second floor in the next video, third floor in this video. So there's the finished floor. And the whole idea behind the castle is I want realistic medieval elements, which is why walls are being thicker. I'm kind of thinking what we have and where we put it is sort of historically accurate. I've done some research, but I'm not going to twist my arm and make sure it's 100% accurate, because I do want a little bit of a fantasy theme and more some personal touches to make it look neat and whatnot. Which is going to be like the Great Hall, which you see that little wood line off. Yeah, that magically appears full in the next episode, along with all the other buildings coming off of the main castle itself, which is that square. So here we are starting the second video. That's the main castle itself, the big part that's standing up. Then we have the long section and the little small section. That's going to be like a library and war room and stuff. And what we did in the second video is did the staircase to the second floor, and we added some signs and stuff to mark what's where. And similar to the first video, we added in all the flooring and stuff. And one of the things that I have done is I've already moved the entire world over, well, not the entire world, the entire build over into its own randomly generated world, not survival. For me, the randomly generated, I think of it as survival, not super flat. But that's been moved over. I have it in its own world in a nice location. It's going to require some terraforming and whatnot. But a lot of stuff right now I'm going to be doing off camera because it's big and bulky, and I don't think you want me to sit here and do floors and walls every episode. So that's why I made this video. I'm kind of explaining what I'm gonna show off in the beginning of the fourth episode, which all the walls are going to be up, no windows or anything like that, and I am going to have the roofs in and some just basic designs. I'm not going into advanced designs. I'm just going to put the little cobbles in, the little uppy downy parts where archers can shoot out of, I believe. Cobble's the correct term. I don't have my notes in front of me. So, little uppy downy parts, and just the basic outline of things. I'm also going to plan out what I'm going to do around the castle, because I do need to build it into the surroundings. Otherwise, it's going to look like a 100-block tall building in the middle of nowhere. So we're going to figure that out. And pretty much the ending of building 2, we have the floors laid out, we have the wall, where the walls are going to be, we have signs labeling what, and I'm not going to give any exact blocks at the, I'm hoping around the fourth video, but definitely by the fifth little iteration of this, I'm going to have some sort of blueprint up and available, which will give you rough measurements, because this thing is big and complicated. I found that out when I was transferring over. Here we are on the third video where I added the third floor, and I believe that's the final floor, not including the basement and dungeon area. So, similar to everything else, added in the floor, did the walls up. You can see the trees and stuff in the background. So the whole, just to cover everything up again, Operation Forge, which is what I named this since it fits in with the castle theme, is building a medieval castle which has some realistic elements and stuff. I'm going to have like articulations, little kill rooms and stuff are designed into the castle. And then I'm going to give a nice little elegant theme with some fantasy flair and whatnot. And just want to fly around the castle really quick. And I'm sorry about this video being a little choppy and stuff. I'm going off of 4 recordings, 2 from the past, 1 that I did a couple months ago, and the one you're looking at now, which I did about 5 seconds ago. So I hope you stick around for it. If you do, hit the subscribe button, because it's definitely more coming on the way. I enjoyed starting this series, and I definitely would like to finish it. Bye.